The Champion of Champions tournament brings together 16 of the world's very best players, all of whom have qualified through success in ranking events. World champions, from the senior title holder to the current champion. Tour title holders and the defending champion are amongst the lineup. The tournament is taking shape. 3 spots in the semi-finals have been filled. Ronnie O'Sullivan, Shaun Murphy and Kyron Wilson have all emerged from their groups to make it to the last 4. Confirmation of those scores, that 4-3 win by Robertson despite an impressive 1-4-7 from Selby, and a reminder of just how tight that last frame was. The Allen-Hawkins scoreline, a reflection of the dominance enjoyed by Allen. The format changes. It goes from the best of 7 frames to 11. Neil Robertson may have slipped in the world rankings, but his stats are still impressive, outstripping Allen in most areas. But it's worth remembering that Allen has just come off the back of a big win in the International Championship, where he beat Neil Robertson in the final. In the opening frame, Robertson was the first to blink in a safety battle, allowing Allen in to take the frame.
Mark Allen, 42 on the frame.
That form was confirmed in the second with a break of 119 from Allen to double his lead.
Mark Allen, 119 on the frame.
This is now the third. Commentary from Phil Yates and Neil Foulds.
Frame 3.
It's the quarterfinals of the Champion of Champions 2018 this evening, the final quarterfinal. And Neil Robertson already finds himself in a spot of trouble. 2-0 down to Mark Allen, and not just that, but he's making mistakes and Allen looks supremely confident. I think this is a really big frame.
What a shot.
1.
He's really in a rich vein of form right now, isn't he? Seems like everything is just clicking into gear. Not only his game, but his confidence is there.
8.
He's winning. And he's not
9.
thinking about anything, he's just playing. With this game, if you're not 100%, you start thinking things through, breaking things down in your mind as to what might
16.
not be right. He's not doing that. He's just playing
17.
instinctively. Well, he got everything about the shot right except the top.
Mark Allen, 17.
Bit of rarity.
Yes, and when you're playing as well as Mark Allen is, and you make an error like that, it comes as a shock to the system. It's the last thing he expected, and the last thing Robertson expected. So for the Australian, pleasantly surprised, and now it's his job to capitalise.
Yes, Neil has played a couple of weak shots in the last 2 frames, which have cost him, and he has to
6.
get that positivity in his game.
7.
He's beaten the world #1 twice in a week. He's going to sort of feed off that. Don't think he's frightened of anyone, but I think he is aware that the man he's playing is in good form.
12. 13.
That'll do him.
18. $19.
Oh.
$24.
I can understand why he didn't hit this too hard, the way the pack was shaped. We tried to go into the pink quite full, but not that full. Nothing really moved.
Neil Robertson, 24.
And now it's Mark Allen's turn to be relieved, because when he missed the black its spot, he must have anticipated that he would be on the receiving end of more than 24 points. As we saw there, the yellow is blocking the path to a red that Robertson could possibly have potted. Looks like he's just playing the dump shot. Just thinking, Neil, what a nice way to spend a Thursday evening. In between sessions, we had the lamb hot pot upstairs, and then Sean Murphy came in with some donuts into the press room.
Well, the snooker's been good, Phil, if you want to include any of that.
You know me.
Well, he may be able to get to this cue ball, but I tell you, the green is a bit of a distraction there on a long pot like this. It's not helping you at all. Neither is the noise when you're about to hit the ball. Coming from the audience, anyway. Oh, great shot. That really was good under the circumstances, I think.
And that's the kind of brilliance that Robertson needs to ignite.
Six.
His scoring has been subdued so far, but this season he has been the best scorer on the tour, put together 33 century breaks in professional competition, more than anyone else. And when he gets into a groove, watch out.
Seven. Nine. Ten. $15.
Now he's just looking at possibly getting onto the pink into the middle, and that would give him the option to maybe open up some reds. There is a red, of course, that goes. He might not need to open them. It's just a question of which colour he plays on. Doesn't have to play on the pink.
$16.
It's a queuing shot, but he's okay. Good angle.
$22.
Just get the feeling he really
23.
needs his frame, you know. It's a long enough match, first to 6, but he needs to get a frame on the board a bit sharpish.
Well, it was a superbly struck initial red, and he's gone
29.
from there. 36 in front.
$30.
So the blue and one more red.
$35. $36.
So Mark Allen was going beautifully. 2-0 up. First chance in this, missed a black off its
42.
spot. And with his second opportunity, Neil
43.
Robertson is off the mark.
$49. 51. $54. 58.
As always, Neil is absolutely correct. It was crucial for Robertson to win this frame. And he's done so.
63.
pretty stylishly.
.69 on the frame. Neil Robertson.
Doesn't bother with the black. Neil Robertson puts together a well-constructed 69 break. He's on the board. Mark Allen still in front, but now only 2-1.
Welcome back to Coventry for the deciding match in Group 2. Neil Robertson against Mark Allen. This is now the fourth frame in this best of 11 encounter. Commentary from Phil Yates and Neil Folds.
One.
I think he knew he had to trust to a certain amount of luck, and he's received nothing but bad.
Yes, he's got to find a way of hitting something here. Interested to see what he nominates. Here's the shot. As Phil said, he didn't really know much about where the ball's to finish. Might be going yellow.
Yellow ball.
It is.
Foul. And a miss. Mark Allen 1, Neil Robertson 4. Back.
Well, he was close, wasn't he? But he'll keep going back till he hits it, basically.
Okay. Yeah, it was, but I was judging it by this one. It's just this side of it and about that gap. All right. Neil?
Yellow again.
Yellow ball.
Much better. And to give away only 4 penalty points from that pickle was okay.
That's not good. You played it with right-hand side. And on this cloth, it seemed to just swerve away quite a lot from the object ball.
One.
Nice atmosphere in here tonight. Supporters of both players. Mark Allen's got a few fans in here, but they're really enjoying it. A nice silence when the shots are being played.
Eight. Nine.
Not the most sweetly struck black off its spot. Wriggled in.
16. $17.
Well, it's a recurring theme.
22.
Look at the pot success rate for both. Mid-90s.
23.
It's beautiful. Beautiful little shot. Looks simple, but just look at the way the reds have all developed. And it's on the black.
Well, given the form he's in, Neil, if he didn't win the
30.
frame from here, you'd be astounded.
31.
Not rushing at this like a bullet at
37.
gate. Far from it. Just collecting his thoughts when he feels the need. Making no rash
38.
decisions.
No, but his cue ball is so good that it's just a series of easy shots in a row, isn't it? That's what break building is about. It's easy
45.
to say and not easy to do. He's on every ball perfectly here.
46. $53. $54.
Just marginally short of where he would ideally have liked to have been. A little more angle on this black than perfection. But the positional cannon is judged to perfection. And now there's nothing to block his way.
61.
Yes, I was saying earlier, he's got a lovely touch. That was a prime example of it.
62.
Frame over.
$68. $69.
Now the objective is to make his 4th century of the day.
$76. 77.
Nice little flick there.
84. 85. $92. 93.
Well, it's another 100 break, and he's knocking in
100.
an awful lot of centuries at the moment. Don't forget he made 14 in a week-long tournament last week
102.
in Daxing in China.
And the southern substance of that one is that Mark Allen is now halfway to the semi-finals. He leads Neil Robertson deservedly by 3 frames to 1.
Welcome back to the Champion of Champions. This is the playoff match in Group 2 between Robertson and Allen. This is now the 5th frame. No score yet. Commentary from Phil Yates and Neil Folds.
Robertson pot success rate 94%. Attempted the pot, but that was tough. I'll go along with you, Alan. I've seen Mark Allen play well several times, but I've never seen him play as well as he's played in the last 10 days or so.
Yeah, no doubt about it. As said in the studio, his cue ball's been exemplary all day. And another stunning long pot. You leave anything sticking out, he just looks liable to knock it in.
Well,
Mark Allen, 1.
he misses a tiddler of a blue, albeit from the jaws of the middle pocket. That wouldn't happen very often, though. But it's the sort of mistake Robertson needs
1.
to help him to make some sort of recovery.
Yeah, a little helping hand. Neil Robertson there, Mark missing that. Really straightforward blue. This is where he needs things to just work in his favour. I think he's playing the cannon. Just need a wee bit of luck sometimes. Yeah, that'll do nicely.
Six.
Black not potable, though. What a miss.
Neil Robertson, 6.
May not have been the best of contacts. It could be costly.
One.
Wasn't easy to tell, was it? Red didn't really jump in there. Maybe it was a dull contact. The cue ball didn't get all the way around for the blue either, so perhaps it was just a dull contact.
Six. Seven.
Played the cannon beautifully. He's right in now. That doesn't look so good though.
14.
Yeah, for once his cue ball deserts him. All of this to the far left corner.
Good recovery. Red's well spread. Pink is the only colour unavailable.
20. $21.
Early days. There's a great chance for a 4-1 lead.
28. 29.
Can't play for the
36.
black in left corner this time. Will he risk playing in a little gap? The black in the same pocket. He's thinking about it. See, the risk element here is he's thinking, I should win the frame from here, so if I play a risky little cannon that goes wrong, yeah, be
37.
horrified. No, I don't know, I think he actually did play the cannon, but he just slipped past it enough.
Forty-four. 45.
Yes, those two reds just left of the black spot, the cousin. Not a massive problem, but yeah, clever because he can play for 2 or 3 reds in the one shot there. Good thinking. Now it should
50.
be plain sailing, certainly in the evidence of what we've seen before the interval.
51. 58. 59. 64.
This is frame ball.
65. 72.
Yeah, speak about his short delivery, don't we? The cue actions we always going about
73.
players' little habits. The great thing is when the tables are playing this well, he doesn't. You know, the short delivery.
80.
The table almost does half of the work for him.
81.
Allen's 14 centuries last week is a record for any tournament except the World Championship, which of course is 17
88.
days, not a week. I see
89.
no reason why Allen shouldn't make his 5th century of the day at this visit.
$96. 98. 101.
Allen's 3rd century of the match, his 5th of the day.
105. 110. 116.
Allen is in the zone.
123 in the frame.
He
Mark
clears
Allen.
up at 123 and increases his lead over Neil Robertson to 4-1.
Welcome back to the champion of champions from Coventry for the Group 2 playoff
Neil
between
Robertson
Robertson and Allen. Allen dominating this match, his break of 96 enough to take frame 6. He's now just a frame away from a place in the semi-finals. Commentary from Clive Everton and Alan McManus.
Last December, Neil Robertson was 4 down with 5 to play against Chow Yu Peng in the Scottish Open final. He won the match, but from 4 down with 5 to play against Mark Allen, a repeat performance looks very unlikely because of the difference in the opposition. Chow Yu Peng seized up on the brink of such a significant victory for him. Allen shows no sign of seizing up. Indeed, with all his experience, it would be surprising if he did. Yes, Allen's safety error didn't leave anything easy for Robertson. Who has been on the wrong end of a scintillating performance from Northern Ireland's number 1.
Yet another opening red, didn't touch the sides. Even more impressive that he reducing the cue ball back for blue. And if the pattern continues, it could spell trouble for the big Aussie. It's been the whole day has been a smorgasbord of scoring from Mark Allen.
7.
Doesn't
14.
look great at first glance.
He's just looking at that red that's nearest the camera right now in line with that pocket. That's a possible shot to nothing that he might leave Neil Robertson. How you be able to deal with that? See, he's tried to either shift it or cover it, and using the green.
Mark Allen 14.
Good shot, but he's not covered the other one in the left half of the table, almost forcing Neil into taking this on.
Risked everything on that long red.
Yeah, long pot success, not the figures we're accustomed to seeing from Neil.
1.
Just going back to that last safety shot, Mark Allen. These players also in the safety department, they love it when a little plan comes together, and that was exactly what happened there, Mark Allen. Played another little cannon though. Not absolutely perfect.
8.
But like all top players,
9.
he's an excellent finisher of matches.
Right from the start of his career, he's been used to winning things. He won every age group in Northern Ireland.
14.
Won the Northern Ireland Amateur Championship, the European and World Amateur Championships. And although when he turned professional he didn't do quite as well as many people expected. He did quite well. It's taken him until now, though, to unleash his full armoury.
15. $21. $22.
He should be all right here, just stunned down through the gap, little bit of check. Almost playing a cannon on that red that Cue just approaching.
27.
A wee bit shorter pace, forced to play a little cannon here, just brush cannon off the edge of it, wants to get a thin cannon. Yeah, that'll do nicely.
28.
On the evidence of last week and this week, Allen is in the form of his life.
35. $36.
Yeah, he's just taking a little bit extra time over this break, Mark. He knows how important it is to put players like Neil Robertson away. Put them away as early as you can.
$41.
And take nothing for granted, even if you do have a big lead.
42. $47. $48.
He wants to finish with yet another century.
Yeah, just a minute. 54. $55.
He's already across the winning line.
$62.
I suppose another question
63.
is, who's going to stop him this week? Well, there's three guys left in the draw alongside Mark who get every chance, of course, because they're all class acts and they're all playing brilliantly, but for me he's been the best of the lot. He's a standout
68.
performer, no doubt about it.
69.
Also bearing in mind the quality and class of this group today.
74.
He's brushed both opponents aside with a minimum of
75.
fuss.
Oh, maybe just a bit careless.
Mark Allen, 75.
But that was a brilliant performance overall, and has beaten Neil Robertson by 6 frames to 1.
Mark Allen, impressive in his opening group match, confirms that form with a big win over Neil Robertson. He's now through to the last 4 to take on Kyron Wilson for a place in the final of the ManBet X Champion of Champions.